je meurs? Pourquoi je ris? Pourquoi je pleure?
He's using vocal track narrowing techniques. It can be really technical because we have a lot of information inside the song.
Je crois capter les ondes venues d'un autre monde.
He has a great control of volume. Microphone always closed, it doesn't have to. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the studio with a good cup of tea because it's rather late to drink coffee. And we're here in the studio for one more vocal analysis. This one was recommended to me by a subscriber via email. His name is Lohan. He's from China and he recommended me to listen to SOS by Daniel, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Balavoine, I believe. I suppose he's a French singer. I know the song, but I know the song mostly by the version that Dimash recorded and performed. So I'm curious to listen to this one. I presume, I might be wrong, so let me know here in the comments. I believe that this is the original version. So I'm excited to hear it, and of course, I want to do that with you guys. If you are new to the channel, my name is Kyle Lush. I'm a singer-songwriter and voice teacher. As a singer-songwriter, I invite you to check out my latest single, Leave It All Behind. If you are into rock music, if you like heavy guitars, fast solos, high vocals, vocal distortions, yeah! You might like the song. It would mean the world to me if you could go there, give it a listen, and let me know your thoughts on it. And when it comes to voice teaching, my work is based on laryngeal physiology, so how can we control the muscles that we have inside our larynxes to produce the sounds that we want to produce when we are singing? How can we use those muscles to sing the way we want to sing? And that's most of what we analyze in the channel. So what are the vocal behaviors that we are hearing in these performances? That's what we are doing here today as well. If you want to become my singing student, check out my online singing course, Building Your Voices, link down below. In there we talk about a set of different vocal techniques. We talk about active vocal schemes, those strong techniques for when you want to belt out those high notes and also sing low notes with confidence and power. But we also talk about passive vocal schemes, whenever you want to sing with a soft tone and be expressive with your voice. We talk about ornaments such as yodels, vibratos, runs. We talk about vocal distortions, how to practice and apply vocal distortions in a way that will not hurt your voice, because we do not want to hurt our voices practicing vocal technique. All of that and much more inside my singing course, Building Your Voice, link down below. Okay, so without further ado, let's listen to SOS.
Pourquoi je vis? Pourquoi je meurs? Pourquoi je ris? Pourquoi je pleure?
So one thing that I can already tell here is that he's using vocal track narrowing techniques that inside vocal anthrophysiology, which is a theoretical framework for my work as a voice teacher, we call horn voices. Just as horn instruments in an orchestra, different shapes when it comes to horn instruments will bring different harmonics, different sounds, and we can do the same thing with the vocal tract. And to bring different sounds, we can increase the higher frequencies the way that he's doing here, or we can do the opposite. We can work with lower frequencies to make our voices sound darker. So here he is lowering the soft palate a little bit, raising the tone a little bit, keeping his larynx in a higher position. This is quite similar to a lot of what we hear in 80s, 90s rock, hard rock. Yeah. He tends to start with a stronger tone. And then he goes into passive techniques. And then passive. Really cool.
Voici le SOS d'un terrien en détresse.
This is low. That's the A there. And this is hard to me to sing the way that he is singing. If I were to sing something like this, I would make it a bit firmer, more compressed, and totally active. Just because to me, it's easier. So I highly appreciate when someone can sing that with a softer tone. I like that. I think we had a YOLO there.
Sur terre, les pieds sur terre.
And vibrato there as well. But I'm really liking the YOLO.
Pieds sur terre.
The fourth. It's an interval fourth. A breathy voice, which is a vocal scheme in which we have the vocal folds in passive tension. We have the posterior cricoid muscles, which are the muscles responsible for opening the vocal folds, also acting to allow that escape of air, that in the sound. So we have that hiss there. That's amazing.
J'aimerais mieux ton oiseau.
That's quite high. Again, vocal folds in passive tension, but now we're talking about a Gregorian voice. Here we don't have that breathiness anymore.
J'aimerais
Here we have the intention of being heard. He's projecting the voice forward. It's not about making it loud. In fact, look at the distance to the microphone. Microphone close, just the way that it's supposed to be, which is a really good sign, shows good vocal control, and no breathiness. This is a Gregorian voice.
mieux ton oiseau. J'suis mal dans ma peau.
He's really into vibrato. He's really into vibratos. Oh.
Je voudrais voir le monde à l'envers.
Same thing.
Si jamais c'était plus beau vu d'en haut. Oh, oh. D'en haut.
I believe we have something else here. This is quite firm, compressed. Not quite as projected as the Gregorian voice. No, we have. This is a vocal scheme that inside vocal anthropology we call crystal voice. And guys, if I were to recommend you to practice something that will 100% improve your range and improve your vocal strength in general, even if you are talking about singing mid-high notes instead of these super high notes, practicing this is gold. Even if you're not singing these notes in your repertoire, just practicing this is great. The muscles in the back portion of your throat, so what we call the firming muscles, they work a lot when we are producing these sounds. And when those muscles are strong, first of all, it's way easier to get to those high notes. But also when we are belting high notes that are not that high, but like this, ay! When these muscles are strong, we do not experience breaks. Like, ay! No, they help firming up the vocal folds so that we keep a clean and strong sound. Ay! Ay!
J'ai toujours confondu la vie avec les bandes dessinées. J'ai comme des envies de métamorphose. Je sens quelque chose qui m'attire, qui m'attire, qui m'attire vers le haut.
Again, that E.
Grand loto.
And what's really cool is the ability to jump from that E5 here to that A1. That's hard.
J'suis mal dans ma peau. J'ai pas envie d'être un robot, mais trop boulot dodo.
And something that's clear just by looking at him, how concentrated, how focused he is on what he's doing. Because this is something really, really hard to sing. And when you're doing something like that live, sometimes you need to be thinking, okay, so what do I do now? When is that high note? What do I need to feel when I sing that high note? It can be really technical because we have a lot of information inside this song when it comes to vocal technique.
Pourquoi je vis, pourquoi je meurs, pourquoi je crie, pourquoi je pleure. Je crois capter les ondes venues d'un autre monde.
He has a great control of volume. Microphone always closed, doesn't have to pull the microphone away because he's singing super strong. No, the microphone is always closed and he's controlling the volume from his larynx. So he's controlling the source. He's not overdoing it and then needing to compensate by pulling the microphone away. That's great. Always a good sign.
Jamais eu les pieds sur terre. Jamais mieux qu'un oiseau. Je suis mal dans ma peau. J'ai jamais eu les pieds
The bassist there is having fun.
sur terre.
Tell me you're a rock/metal bassist without telling me you're a rock/metal bassist. No, let's see that again. No, that bass line is great, man.
Jamais mieux qu'un oiseau. Je suis mal dans ma peau. J'ai jamais eu les pieds sur terre.
Bum, bum.
J'aimerais mieux ton oiseau, dodo l'enfant d'eau.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, guys. So that's our analysis for SOS by Daniel Balavoine. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think of the song. Let me know what you think of my analysis. Let me know other songs that you would like me to analyze here in the channel. Yeah, leave your comment below. If you are curious about my own singing, I'm not only a vocal coach, I'm not only here talking about voice, but I'm also on the battlefield singing, writing music, recording music, releasing music, so it would mean the world to me. If you could click the card up here or the link in the description to go to a playlist in which you can listen to my songs, and again, it would mean the world to me if I could get your feedback on my own music. If you want to become a singing student, I also invite you to click in the other link that we have down below to check out my online singing course, Building Your Voice. In there we talk about a range of different vocal techniques. We talk about active vocal schemes. Whenever you want to belt out, have that powerful sound in your voice, sing with power, but we also talk about passive vocal schemes whenever you want to be dramatic, expressive with your voice, because singing is not only about singing high notes, singing is not only about singing powerful, singing is about being expressive. We also have a whole module on vocal distortions, how to practice and apply them in a way that's healthy and will not hurt your voice. We talk about ornaments such as vibratos, yodels, runs. We have a vocal exercise library with exercises for you to practice each of the techniques. We even have a lesson on how to create your own vocal exercises to work on specific challenges that you're facing in the songs that you're practicing. All of that and much more inside my singing course, Building Your Voice, link down below. Alright, so that's all for today. You enjoy your day, you enjoy your coffee or tea. Tea in my case because this is night here. And remember, if your concepts cannot be seen here in the real world, then they must change and not the world.